J Rythm. I'm live on Ritmolucion and super excited to introduce my next guest, global hit making, record breaking singer, producer, one of the top stream artists in the world from Caracas, Venezuela, the incredible Danny Ocean. Bienvenido.
Gracias, papi. Gracias, hermano. Qué introducción.
Bro, you're killing it. You've become one of the few artists to reach over 1 billion streams on Spotify and YouTube with your international hit, Me Rehuso. Like, what has that journey been like for you from the moment you wrote and produced the song till right now?
Bro, it's been crazy. Honestly, it's been crazy, just my life changed suddenly from one day to another and it was a lot of information to digest, But
Yeah.
it was crazy, fue loco, weón. Muchas cosas, mi bro. Había que entender y surfear muchas olas, pero aquí seguimos, aquí estamos.
Born in Venezuela, but also lived in the Caribbean, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and in Africa as well. But it wasn't until you moved to your aunt's house in Miami where you discovered your voice. ¿Cómo sientes que viviendo en estos diferentes países influyeron tu estilo y música?
Mira, en todo, ¿sabes qué? Más que musical, es cultural, es algo que simplemente se te va sumergiendo en el inconsciente, ¿no? Eh, todos los lugares hay conversaciones diferentes, todos los lugares son realidades diferentes, ¿no? En San Vicente y en Namibia, digamos que son países donde son un poquito más inocentes que Latinoamérica, digamos, ¿no? De cierta manera. Y las personas están pendientes de otras cosas, ¿no? Que lo que estamos pendientes nosotros los latinos. Entonces, todo eso se te va sumergiendo en el inconsciente, ¿no? Mi mamá, ella fue diplomática, ¿no? Esa era por la razón por la que viajamos. Y ella estaba encargada de la parte cultural de la embajada. Entonces, no era nada más las cosas que sucedían en el país, sino que también todas las cosas culturales que traían las otras embajadas, a nosotros nos invitaban, a mi mamá la invitaban, me explico. Entonces, mi mamá me llevaba conmigo y creo que la inversión que hizo con mi mamá en mí, en eso, ¿no? En llevarme a corales, no sé, orquestas, bailes, que aunque en el momento no lo apreciaba, honestamente, yo decía, wow, qué fastidio. Mira cómo los años te van transformando y te va sumergiendo toda esa información inconscientemente, ¿no? Y es eso, bro. Eso lo vas llevando. No es música, no es la música. Sabes que lo menos es la música. La verdad,
Sí, sí, sí.
honestamente, es toda la experiencia cultural que hay alrededor, ¿no?
Sí. Y ahora, I'm sure you're influenced by the lifestyle here in America. Ya vives estás en como Miami. Um, and I also see that you're super into the sneakers, the street fashion, the NFT world. Like, how has that become part of your, like your artistry?
Well, about the NFTs, I'm barely coming in. They just gave me one. I don't even have a wallet, to be honest with you. But they get a dear friend of mine. He me regaló uno. He gave me one.
Yeah.
Pero fíjate que de haber vivido en Estados Unidos, obviamente el sistema norteamericano es un sistema totalmente diferente a muchos países, ¿no? Y obviamente el proceso de adaptación es importante, no para el artista, sino para toda persona, ¿no? Entender, creo que el hecho de haber viajado a otros países antes y entender que es uno que se tiene que adaptar, no esperar que la gente se adapte a ti, es una filosofía que, importante en la vida, ¿no? Y bueno, y todo esto, los NFTs. To be honest with you, I'm not that as a streetwear. I'm sorry. I'm here in the middle of Mexico, bro. Um, but todo eso, lo de los sneakers, lo de la vestimenta, es ahorita que últimamente he estado como que poniéndole un poquito más de importancia, ¿no? Pero creo que el mundo también va girando, ¿no? Y es importante entender por qué está girando y en qué parte de esa rueda tú quieres estar, ¿no?
Sí.
Y everything changes, man, you know?
And it's cool that you're adapting and you're like kind of balancing that with your everything that you're doing as an artist. So it's really
Yeah.
cool to see. And you recently announced your upcoming second album 3 years after your release of your debut album, 54 Plus One. Is there any specific reason why the long wait?
Dude, I had 1 year trying to figure out what I wanted to do, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I did a lot. I did a bunch. I've made like till date 170 songs for this album, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. It's been a process. But just coming out from 54 más uno, that there's it's an album that I did everything by myself. So it was basically I was the question after I released it, it was like, what the hell am I gonna do now, man? What am I gonna say? Like I wasn't, it's not like I was used to hanging out with artists and producers and songwriters. So I was trying to understand everything, like the industry, how does this work? I'm that kind of guy that I like to try to understand where I'm my playground, because if not, I don't know how I'm gonna play. So that takes time, honestly. And the question was like, okay, what's the stories I'm gonna say right now? What's the message that I'm gonna say right now? Because it was my first album. It's only one album. I'm barely going to my second album. So it's all these questions I have to try to answer them before getting in, and trying to create a universe. I remember the beginning, I was like, okay, let's try to do something with the 3D because I'm I studied graphic design when I was in Caracas. So the visual part is very important for me. So um I was at the same time I'm thinking in the music, I'm thinking in the visual, like in like not only like in videos, it's like the whole thing, like colors, like what's the mood visually. And I was trying to figure it out. At the beginning I was thinking, okay, should I do something like 3D, should it be more photographic, photography. And yeah, and I was just trying to land all those ideas, trying to figure out like what am I going to say in this who am I going to be in this
Wow.
playground.
That's very
So it,
cool.
it takes time, man. It takes time. It takes
Yeah,
time. And I
yeah.
was meeting producers, I was meeting songwriters. You don't have chemistry with everybody. That's something that you have to understand as an artist, and it takes time to assemble like a team, and getting to know the people you like to work with. So yeah.
Yeah, cool. Like musically, like hay algo diferente que querías lograr con este nuevo álbum?
I just wanted to step out my room, because 54 más uno was everything was made in my room, with an $80 microphone. So I just wanted to
Crazy.
get out of my $80 microphone. So and just to hear a little bit more, a little bit step up on the sound. But this is a way more collaborative album. So it's definitely. I mean, I'm underneath everything, to be honest with you. Um, but I just wanted to collaborate with more people, with songwriters, with producers. So there's sounds that it's typically I wouldn't use personally, but I wanted them. I wanted to try to combine my world with other worlds.
Very dope. The new album titled At Dan Ocean by Danny Ocean, with
Yeah.
collabs with Tokisha, Teeny, Jake Giles, Dread Morai, Guaina. Like, is there a song on the album that is special to you and why?
Um.
I mean, I'm sure they're all special, but is there
Yeah.
what that one song?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's that one song that you're like, oh
There's
man,
there's one song called Ado, ADO. Um, it's funny because I have a dear friend of mine. She's a porn star. She lives in LA. She's called La Sirena 69.
okay,
And we were speaking one day in Miami like 2 years ago, and we were talking about she was just telling me about that sex levels in the world has been going low. I'm sorry my English, man, but han bajado los niveles de sexo en el mundo,
mm-hmm.
¿no? And I was like, why? Like why? And she was telling me like just people like to interact more digitally, you know, in a space that they can control, you know, than having like these interactions person to person, you know. And that made a lot of sense of me. That made a lot of sense, you know. And I had this idea for a couple months thinking about it, you know, like it's true, you know, like nowadays people just want to be in a space where they can control, you know, everything, like how they look, how they talk, everything, you know. So I did this song about that. It's a romantic song, actually. It doesn't have anything to have that, doesn't anything related
The
to
porn
sex or
industry.
anything, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. but but it's a cool story. It's like this digital story of somebody insecure that knows that maybe seeing this person that he likes in person could
Yeah.
change, you know. So that's a reality. That's what we live today, you know. And I think sound wise, it took my time to try to land that song, but that's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh wow, very cool, man. I mean, the whole album sounds super like interesting, and I'm sure you're taking them to a whole new world. And excited to hear the new album. Is there like an official release date for it, or not yet?
I mean, I don't know, man. I know it's very soon. I know it's very soon. It should be February 17th. It should be February 17th. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you the date right now, bro.
All right, let's do it, man. I'm sure everyone's excited. All your fans been waiting, so,
Yeah.
bro,
But
we're all
please
excited.
don't say I haven't announced it yet, but yeah, that's the date.
You won't.
That's the
Okay, cool, man.
date.
But dude, thank you so much for being on Rimolucion. Super excited for the new album to come out, and dude, can't wait. Can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for having some time and doing your research, bro. Thank you. Honestly, we appreciate that a lot.
Of course, man. Thank you for being on the show. The new album at Dan Ocean by Danny Ocean dropping soon.
Thank you. Take care, bro.
Peace.